Hello and welcome to the planning part of the May 1st gojenn videocast. If you have watched the yarny part, that I told you that I had so much big news this week that I was going to split the video into two parts, and so this is the planner stuff. Since today is May 1st, I have a ton of things to talk about. We've got April is over and May is just beginning. So let me just jump right into it because there is a lot. Of course, this is my Webster's Pages Color Crush planner in the sky blue, I think. And this is my Foxy Fix Faux Midori. And let's look at that one first, because that's just what my notes say to do. You know, and I always do what I'm supposed to do. That's always not true. Okay, so this is my May journal that is in my Foxy Fix Traveler's Notebook. And it's just under this band. So I'm going to take it out of my Traveler's Notebook. There's my notes to myself. And now this journal is all done. I started it, of course, back on April 1st, and now that month is gone. And it pleases me to no end that I have kept up with things, that I can look back and say probably one of the reasons that I had such a funky month and lost my mojo and everything, I didn't exercise. I didn't get outside that much. We had some rain, we had cold, we had extremely hot. We didn't have any normal spring weather, so I need to do that. I need to do that better. Okay, where are we? Thursday, April 21st. We get to go a couple of pages further. And here is Sunday, April 24th, which was last week. And as always, I just like to journal. I add some washi, maybe some Zentangles to the page. I am still struggling to get my bullet journal list and my sometimes I don't have things on my bullet journal list because I thought, well, that's just too small and insignificant. But then it drives me crazy until I actually write it down somewhere. So I have to be mindful of that. I had some difficulties this week that I'll talk about when I do the diary. Pages. Friday, I got off work and I slept for 16 hours straight. I was more than exhausted, and so I didn't get as many things done as I wanted to, but I did finally get rested. And this is it. And I hope May will be like March was. March was full of excitement. I opened the Etsy shop and got things rolling there. I was full of enthusiasm. In April, I kind of lost my mojo. It's back now, and I'm hoping to have great fun with it. So this is the end of the journal. This is my social media tracker planner that I started about halfway through the month, and I'll talk about that more in my May journal. So this is it. This is going to go in my box where I've kept all my other little Traveler's Notebook inserts. This was a Moleskine, I don't know. And here is May. Welcome to May. I had a big Ravenclaw sticker because I'm back into the Harry Potter knitting and crochet house cup. And so I just decorated my cover of my notebook. That makes me happy. And I have already gotten my trackers and things in my notebook. I know a lot of people in the bullet journal community spend a lot of time handwriting and hand drawing all their things, and that's really nice. I like spreadsheets, and so if you can use a spreadsheet, I will. And this is my regular tracker with my mood, my meds, exercise, journal, crafting, and bedtime. There's no Instagram in here that I have been showing. More on that. This is my May 2016 crafting log, and I'm just going to keep up with what I did each day. That really serves to keep me on my toes, because I want to make sure that I get all my projects done. This is my social media tracker for May. YouTube, Etsy, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and Ravelry. These are the places that I post. Of course, YouTube and Etsy are where I post original content. Everywhere else is just to say, hey, go look at this, or here's what's coming, or don't miss this, that kind of thing. And then on my Instagram feed, I do try to post daily. I don't always, but that'll include pictures of my dogs, my yarny stuff, and just anything that happens to be important. This is a calendar for the month of May, and I'm going to write down things that are coming up in May, because I've got a lot. Days off, a volunteer day, other things like that. So I just made this calendar and stuck it in here. Ran it through my sticker machine and my little Xyron manual roll the handle sticker machine, and then just peeled them off and stuck all of these down. They do have a little residual glue around the edges, and that's why I have trouble getting these pages unstuck. But, you know, here I am. I'm ready to go. This will be May. I love the month of fresh pages to be filled as much as I love the book of filled pages. That brings me such joy, such joy. Okay, back to this. This is my bullet journal that I am still tweaking every time I redo one. I don't like it when it gets all messy like this. So I'm still working on how I'm going to combat that, because it just gets messy. I'll put something down, and then 2 days later I'll say, oh yeah, but don't forget, and it has to do with this thing, so I'll draw an arrow to it. Whatever. This is where I am today. This list is just about done, and I did just about all of these things yesterday. So that's just the way it is. Like I said, now I've got a new month of Harry Potter House Cup activities to be doing, and they'll be going in here, and other new things. So that's that. And of course, this is my Lister's Got a List challenge book from the Reset Girl. And I don't have access to a printer right now, so I'm going to have to print these out at work. The May prompts for that, and the Plan With Me challenge as well. So I'm going to have to print those out and include them. But I just didn't have a printer. But I am still continuing that. I love the way that brings things to the front of my brain that might not be there automatically. And the way that I add my May journal is I find the center. It's usually easy to find because that's where the stitching is, or the staples are, whichever, depending on the kind of book that you use. Now it's ready, and I'm ready to go. I usually take a pen and clip it on right here, but I always have spare pens. What planner doesn't go without pens. This was last week's diary pages in my Color Crush. And this is where I go in at the end of the week and put the things that happened. So, what I've done to try to move this along just a little bit is I went ahead and put these stickers down for this. So let's see, and you know, here's my little Post-it note that I did to remind myself of what happened. Monday was a great day. Go figure. I felt good, and that's probably because I slept plenty over the weekend, last weekend, like I have this weekend, and that just makes me feel better. So I had a great day. I walked the dogs. I ordered the new Malabrigo yarn that I used, and if you see the Yarny Stuff video, you'll see that. And then I ordered the Chow needles for the owl as well. And we had BLTs because my husband found some fresh ripe tomatoes that have come up from probably South Carolina and Georgia, because we of course don't have ripe tomatoes yet, but boy were they good. Okay, Tuesday, the computer croak with the printer. I had this problem, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago, and it took an entire day to get fixed. Just took me this long to get us back online, but I still don't have the printer. The printer is an air printer, and it is not communicating with the rest of the system. So I don't know if it's just being stuck up or what, but I got my car inspection sticker, so I'm good for a year there. Wednesday was the girls' lunch out. We had such a good time. We laugh, and it's just fabulous. My husband's doctor took him out of work until further notice. So NOTICE. We'll see. This whole month, too, has been a lot of, or this past week has been get ready for May. I want to have May mojo. So, and if I have a day off, I want to give myself permission to do that and not beat myself up like I usually do. So anyway, okay. This was my Apple TV was out of order. And that was a pain getting that back, because everything we have runs off the internet, so it's just a total pain. I got the oil changed on my hubs's truck. And let's see, Friday I got lunch, and then I slept 16 hours. I can sleep, but that was a lot. I just couldn't. I would get up and I would try to be awake and function, and then I would be dropping back off to sleep. So I'd just give up and go to bed. It was horrible. You know, you feel like you should get up, but you can't. Then I had the afternoon with my grandson yesterday, and we had pizza. That was yummy. It's fun to hang out with him as always. Today, videocast, and I submitted my owl to the Harry Potter Knitting and Crochet House Cup. So that is going to be that for this week. I am thinking about doing another video on the planner, the social media planner. These are some stickers that I've gotten, and I think they're gorgeous. They're sparkly. I don't know if that is coming through to you, but I just wanted to use a couple and say that this is it for the planner stuff. If you have any comments, please leave them below, and I'll get back to you because I have now learned how to do that. You know that I always think about y'all and hope that everybody's doing well. And until I see you next week, I wish you a week filled with love and laughter.